there are viewers, which is even so encouraging for us and for all the participants. The people all over the world want to watch the event. So thank you so much, everybody. We've got a very great lineup today. And some new participants and new faces. First of all, we have Ravina Bhojwani, who's going to do a Sri Lankan salad. Ravina is from Sri Lanka and she's settled in Singapore for the past 40 years. She has a passion for cooking and has been giving cooking classes for the last 20 years. She's written a cookbook called Home Cooking, which has all the vegetarian multi-cuisine dishes. So I guess post this, it's time to go grab a copy of that as well. So Ravina, very, very happy to have you on this event. You come as a reference from a very dear friend who's known to all of us who are watching this, called Aparna. And Aparna has very, very highly recommended you. She's apparently eaten a couple of your dishes and she goes gaga about it most often. So we are all really looking forward to the Sri Lankan salad. That's the first one we're going to do. The second one is going to be from our dear Jayashree, who's looking gorgeous as ever, who's going to do a coconut pachadi and coconut chutney. Coconut chutney everybody knows, but I'm sure there is some great trick to it. And coconut pachadi is something different I'm looking forward to. Bunbun, our dear friend from Jakarta, is going to do a khatta meetha karela. I mean, much as we all think karela is so insipid, she's making it extremely interesting. The recipe is really, really nice. So let's get ready for that. Ritika Babani is doing a chinchao pudding. Now, that's something great.
Hi, that's me.
Hi, Ritika. Good to see you. Chinchao, it's a popular thing in Indonesia. I haven't seen the leaves in India, so you'll have to explain what it is, but I'm definitely looking forward to what dessert. Monica Singhania, okay. Now, something we all need to know, Monica has been experimenting with a lot of different grains. And she and her daughter are now, in fact, launching on to a bigger thing about it later. I guess it's better it comes from her. But I've always been intrigued because whenever I've met her, she's shared a couple of very unique recipes of something basic like roti, but made with different grains.
There's one person staring in front of him before me, and then it's me.
So it's been very, very interesting to hear that. And the other day, in fact, she shared a halwa recipe also with me. So it's good to hear different grains being used. And finally, we have my dear friend, my dear namesake, Jyoti Gupta, who's going to do a mirchi ka achar. I can't see Jyoti so far. Is she there?
She logged in though. She did.
Okay. So hopefully we will see her soon. Should we start off, Poonam? Are we ready?
Yes, let's start. So our first one is Ravina. I'm going to share my screen, and I think I'm going to mute some people.
I think let's just keep Ravina, you and me active, and as in how the questions come, we'll keep coming back.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready, Ravina?
I'm ready.
Okay, great. So we start off with the Sri Lankan salad, and let's go through with the ingredients. Poonam, first, you want to show the slide?
Yes, I want to show the slide.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ravina, I'll just share the recipe so people can take a picture of.
Yeah.
So Ravina is going to do. Can you see my slide?
Not as
Jyoti?
of now.
No. Okay. Give me a second. Then let me share. Okay. So Ravina is going to do a very nice salad. It's a mustard green salad. Can you see my slide?
Yes, very much. So it's a nice mustard green savi salad.
Yes, and it's a super simple one, and you can take a picture of my screen, and otherwise all the recipes are available on indoindians.com. However, to be really quick, you can just take a screenshot or take a photograph of the screen, and you'll have your recipe with you.
Yeah, all the recipes will be uploaded to be there forever. Ravina will walk us through.
Yeah. So this is.
Poonam, can we
Yeah,
mute
it's
the
fine.
other participants? Yeah.
Yes.
Great, thank you. So, Ravina, so we've shared the slide which has all the ingredients. Do you want to just show us and walk us through what you have on display?
Yeah, I will. So this is fine.
Okay, okay.
This is finely chopped and dried savi.
Okay.
It's called mustard green in English. And finely chopped onion.
Okay. Okay, I think something went wrong at Ravina's end.
Yeah, I think she'll come back in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah. So savi is basically sarson ke patte. Am I right?
That's correct. Yes,
Okay.
mustard greens. In fact, in Indonesia, we really enjoy having savi, especially with mee rebus with savi. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that's really yum.
Don't talk about it. I don't have me here, okay? How much I have been missing the Indonesian food.
Ravina, are you online?
Yeah, I'm online.
Oh, okay.
Can you see me?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to first add the chopped onion into the bowl,
Okay.
and then followed by the grated coconut. Try to get the white one without the brown husk.
So it's a fresh one,
Yeah, the fresh grated coconut.
not desiccated. Okay.
Coconut and green chili as much as you like,
Okay.
finely chopped as well, and salt to taste, a good pinch of salt, and then lemon juice also to taste.
Okay.
Sorry, lime juice. I beg your pardon.
Okay.
And all you do is just toss it all together
Okay.
and serve it, and we are done.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness, that's really simple.
Yeah.
And
And
I
I
also wanted to
never
show you another green. This is called Gotu Kola. In Sri Lankan, it is a much healthier leaf too. You can get it in Indonesia, I believe. It's called pennyworth.
Okay.
And they also use it in Asinan, I believe, in Indonesia. I Googled that to find out. So it looks
Okay.
like this. It's a small leaf.
Okay.
It's called pennyworth in English. It's called Gotu Kola in Sri Lankan. And it's also used in Indonesian dishes. There are a couple of them.
Okay.
So if you can get this, it's much better to use this. It's much healthier. They've got a lot more nutrients than you would have in mustard greens.
Oh, wow. I have never ever thought of eating mustard greens raw. It
Correct.
has never ever crossed my mind. So I was actually thinking you may saute them a little or steam them a little, but this is
No,
even more.
nothing. But I would advise you to use your hands when you're mixing it, because then you just soften the leaves a little bit, and it's not so dry like this.
Correct.
Use your fingers and just massage the lime juice into the leaves, so it softens up.
Wow, that's really
And we are
interesting.
ready. And we are ready to eat, and that's it.
So if we don't have fresh coconut, desiccated is good?
You could try it with that. I don't think it should be a problem.
Okay.
Or you can even omit it. If you don't like coconut, you can omit
And add
coconut.
some seeds to it, like melon seeds or pumpkin seeds, or just
No, nothing goes into this. Then that's not Sri Lankan.
okay. Good to know that. Good to know that. I think
And
that's
for those
really
who are interested, this is the cookbook I wrote on cooking.
great.
I think we all want a copy of that.
Do you
Yeah,
have
so
this?
we can arrange to
on
her now
Amazon?
once the lockdown is over. If anybody can, give my name.
Amazon, is your book available on Amazon or any website where
No,
people
it's
can-
not. It may be in Indonesia through the Chinmaya Mission. I'm not sure whether they
Okay.
have stock.
Okay.
If
And
not,
in India?
Okay. It's fabulous.
Great.
And
Yes.
so the taste is, how is the taste, Ravina?
it's a little bit sour because of the lime juice, but it's a bit refreshing to have in the heat.
Right. Okay.
It's a very
Awesome.
unique way of eating mustard leaves. I'm really quite impressed with it because I've never ever thought of eating mustard leaves raw.
Yep. So let me share the recipe for 5 more seconds so everybody is clear and they can take a picture if they want. So
Also, Ravina, we have a question from somebody who says, do you have a PDF version for people who are not in Indonesia? Or would you know another way of people, how can they get a copy of your book?
Look, most of the centers worldwide used to have copies, but I'm not sure which part of the world she is in.
Okay.
You know,
But if
so
people were to connect with you, can you courier it to them and they can do your
yeah, if she can keep in touch with me, then we can sort it out.
Brilliant. So that takes care. Poonam, if you can share Ravina's email ID with everybody.
Yeah,
And then
we
people
can
can
do that.
connect with you, whoever wants a copy.
Yeah.
And it's not available in their region. And you could take that forward.
Yeah, I can do that. Not a problem.
Brilliant. That sounds really, really good. Thank you so much for joining us, Ravina.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
One moment. There is one more question. Let me just read. Can this salad be made with savi putti?
I'm not sure what savi putti is.
It's white lettuce. It's the Chinese lettuce.
She could always try it. There's no harm.
Okay.
It's good to experiment, I feel.
Correct. Correct. Great. Okay. Thank you so much, Ravina. We've had you on this event for the first time, and I'm hoping you are willing to join us another time and share another interesting recipe. It would be lovely.
For sure. Definitely. Anytime.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. And for everybody else, home cooking it is. Please go ahead, get in touch with Ravina. And if you get it in your region through Chinmaya Mission, all right. Otherwise, she is more than happy to help us. Thank you, Ravina. We now move
Thank you.
Thank you. We now move on to Jesh. Jesh, are you ready?
Hi, Jesh. Oh, wow. Hi, you look fabulous. Look at the setup. Fabulous.
Very nice. Thank you so much,
You look
Jesh.
gorgeous, Jayashree. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
The whole effort is so appreciating. It's really nice, and your sari is looking awesome.
Thank you so much, Jyoti.
A
Thank you.
beautiful house. Very
So how
nice.
much? Thank you so much. Thank you. How much time do I have?
Have enough. Don't worry. We won't
You
rush.
have enough time. You have
You
enough
want
time.
to do
What is
coconut chutney first or coconut pachadi first?
Coconut chutney first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead with coconut chutney. Tell us what's so different about your coconut chutney. We eat coconut chutney everywhere. So what's unique about it?
Yeah, I know. So this coconut chutney of mine, all my friends love it, and they all wanted me to share the recipe. So I said, definitely I'll do it. It's actually my mother-in-law's recipe. In my in-laws' house, they all use this traditional recipe. So
Okay.
yeah, and so let me start making it now. Yeah. So we have chutney dal here. So does everyone know what is chutney dal, right?
Is it bhuna chana?
It is bhuna chana, but without the skin. Yeah.
Yes.
And you get it in all the Indian stores. Yeah.
Correct.
If you ask them for chutney dal, and you get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm first telling you the basic recipe, and then later on I'll give you some variations. Yeah. So we take the chutney dal first. I have given all the measurements in the recipe.
Yes.
So and I add some jeera.
Okay. And this is plain
And
or
now-
roasted?
No, it's not roasted. It's
Okay.
just kachar jeera. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So just a minute. So let me see. They've don't bring the camera too close. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So now I'll grind it.
Okay.
You know, her mixie is really quiet.
Yeah.
What happened? I couldn't hear you. What did you say, Jyoti?
We said your mixie is very quiet. So, no noise mixie. We all would love to have that.
Maybe. And now you know what? I've got in the fridge just quickly. Yeah, just a minute. You can see me?
Yes.
So this is how it looks once you grind the dal and the jeera.
Okay.
And then now I add a little bit of the salt to it
Okay.
and some.
Dave and Dave to move back.
Yeah.
Dave,
we see the blend.
Will not the.
a pinch of sugar, yeah.
Okay.
And I have taken like
at least this whole thing is actually 1.5 cups of coconut. I thought I'll take it out from the fridge. So I'm just a little late doing that.
Okay, Jayashree, as you show us this, Aparna Rakra is asking us, which mixie is this?
Oh, okay. This one is a Panasonic Super Mixer Grinder. It's called as Panasonic MX. Can you just show it here, Dave? This one.
Okay, take a snapshot. I'm doing that. Please hold it there. We all want to take a snapshot. Got it. Thank you. So you've been using this blender for a long time?
Yes, I've been using this blender since a long. It's been. I think this I bought it 2 years back, 2-3 years back, and it's still okay. It's working fine. Yeah. So now I added the grated coconut and then the salt and some green chilies. It depends upon your spice level. Okay, we like it spicy, so I'm adding at least 4 or 5 green chilies to that. That too Chavira with the real patas one. Yeah.
Jayashree, the coconut you've used has none of the brown parts, right?
I don't understand what your question.
So you remove the entire skin and it's only the white part which is grated.
It's only the white part. Achha.
Correct.
So now I'll tell you about the coconut later. Just now let's finish the chutney. Yeah. Then I'll tell you how to grate the coconut. So then we take the chilies, the coconut and the chilies, and now I add a teaspoon of tamarind paste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then a pinch of sugar. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we grind. First we grind it dry. Just a minute.
Okay. नहीं पूनम साउंड करता है.
Only when it starts, Jyoti. अब फिर देखो अभी चल रहा है.
अच्छा, अभी मैं इसमें I'm putting 1 cup of water. Okay.
Okay.
To the chutney. Just a minute. I'll first add half a cup and see how it is. I'll just a minute. So I think I'll have to add the whole cup of water.
Okay. You have to add slowly.
Yeah, add slowly.
Yeah.
It's kind of coarsely ground. I'll grind it a little bit more. It depends on how you like it. Okay?
Correct.
Shall I share the recipe in the meantime?
Okay, I need to show you something now. So now it is like kind of coarsely ground, and this is the time, you know, I need to add my coriander leaves. Okay, so today instead of coriander leaves, I'll just add some curry leaves. Is that okay?
Okay. So when it's coarsely done, that's when you add the leaves.
Yeah. So then you add the leaves, but you know what? If you want your chutney to look white in color, do not grind it too much. Just grind it for a few seconds so that the chutney is white and you know you can see the green leaves in that.
Okay.
It
a little
looks,
chopped and sprinkle kind. Okay.
It looks very nice. So you just grind it now just for a few seconds. Don't grind it too much. Otherwise it becomes really green.
Correct. Correct.
Just with me. Okay, so the chutney is kind of done. Yeah.
Just take it in a teaspoon and then just show us how coarse it is.
Yeah, just a minute. I'm just adding my water and I'll make it.
Okay.
What happened is the coconut, because it came out of the refrigerator, it's kind of, you know how it is, that leaves some kind of oil. Yeah. So can I show it?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, at this point, you can even make it a little bit more fine. You can. I sometimes add a little chana dal when this consistency looks like this.
So chana dal or
no, it is roasted.
Oh, it's the roasted chana dal, the one you eat with snack kind of a thing.
Good chana wala.
Yeah. Good chana.
Dave, can we see Jayashree's face for a minute, please?
Excuse me. Yeah. Yes. Show them my face.
Okay.
So there you go. So this is the consistency of the chutney we are looking for. Yeah. And so add it to the bowl. Then I have the tadka ready, which I put it on top like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So my chutney is ready. So
Wow, looks so yum.
the variations are, just going to tell you quickly the variations. Yeah. So
Okay.
if you do not have the chutney dal, then you can use chana dal or you can use peanuts. Both
Okay.
taste very good here.
Peanuts
And
with the skin, because chana, the earlier bhuna chana was skinless. Peanuts with the skin or without the skin?
you can use it with the skin. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you like it without skin also you can use. And instead of green chilies, you can just use red chilies.
Try red chilies.
Yeah, and or you can use both red chilies and green chilies. It tastes quite good.
Oh,
And
alright.
and one more thing, you can use, instead of coriander leaves, you can use. I normally use coriander leaves, but instead of that, you can use curry patta or the mint leaves. You can use any of those. Yeah, and just for a change, yeah, like so you could also use some garlic or ginger, which I don't, but people say it tastes very good when you use ginger or garlic into your chutney. So every time you make the chutney, it can be a little different instead of
Lots
the
of
same.
variations to the basic.
Yeah, lots of variations. And the coconut, I wanted to say that we are all very lucky that we get the grated coconut in a pasar here. But
Yes.
in case by chance you do not get it, you can leave it in the freezer overnight, buy the coconut, clean it up, and then put it in the freezer overnight. In the morning when you break it, you know what happens? The inside kernel and this outside shell, they kind of separate out.
Yeah, because it's frozen and it shrinks. So
Yeah,
okay,
it's
that's
kind of
very good tip.
separate. So what happens is once you take the inside, the whole thing, then just like you peel the potato, you use a peeler and peel the brown skin off.
Okay.
And then you can cut it into small pieces and blend it, grate it in the grinder, or you can use a proper grater to grate it.
Can we get to see your face? We're just not being able to see your face. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. That's a great tip.
Yes, no.
There's
There's one more small thing which I have to share also. I just shared the coconut chutney recipe. The coconut pachadi is...
No, one minute. Let me one moment. Let me come back to coconut thing. That was a great tip, which most of us, I'm assuming, don't know. So you take the whole brown coconut.
Yes.
You put it in the freezer, the ice section, overnight. The next day, you just knock it a little, and the shell separates with
knock it a little means the chefs and all, they use the backside of the knife to knock it. But I tried, it doesn't work. So I really need to use like a hammer, to break it.
But what you're saying is the whole middle kernel comes out full.
Yes, it comes out full.
That's
and
a good
then just like a potato, just like you peel the potato, you peel the coconut also, the brown skin off. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. So this way you can keep a coconut in the freezer for how long? I mean, you can...
They say even 1 hour sometimes is enough, but sometimes you can just leave it overnight and the next day morning you can do it.
No, I meant if I need coconut 10 days later, can I keep it there?
No. I think it's better you keep it for a few hours, not for so long. Yeah.
Okay, but that's a great tip to scrape it off and cut it open. Thank you for sharing. Let's come back to
And okay, so can I share my coconut chutney recipe now? Coconut pachadi. That is also like
a lot of people are appreciating your tip for this coconut opening process. Thank you for sharing.
So, the coconut chutney, if anybody wants to take a picture, I'm just sharing her coconut chutney recipe. You can take a picture. Otherwise, these recipes are all available on IndoIndians.com. But if you'd like to be even faster than going to the Indo-Indians website, you can just take a screenshot or a photograph of the recipe right now.
Okay.
So Jayashree, let me know when you're ready.
Hold on. Achha, now I'm sharing my next one. Yeah, it's called as the coconut pachadi. You can also use it as a raita. But normally in south of India, especially in Karnataka, they eat the pachadi as a palate cleanser. Yeah, they eat this bisibele bath or lemon rice, and after that they just eat this. And this is actually very, very tasty. If you can, very simple and extremely tasty if you can make it properly. What you have to do is you use only the white part, the soft part of the coconut. Yeah, can't use the brown part of the coconut. So you take like a cup of coconut, then you add the yogurt which is just made. It cannot be sour at all. It has to be fresh yogurt. Take the fresh yogurt, add to that coconut, make it into a thick consistency. It's not very, see how it is? It's not very runny or anything, yeah? It's like this. And in this tadka, you just add very little oil, rai, that dal, and these green chilies, which are like, you know, just pounded or ground a little bit. And then you kind of, you don't fry too much, just add to the oil, quickly take it out and pour it on this. But the salt that you add, it has to be so careful. You have to add very little salt. And that's what gives the taste. It's kind of sweet and salty, but it's really yum if you can do it properly. This one.
So what's the accompaniment for this pachadi?
That's what I'm saying. They normally eat it like with a pulao or with the bisibele bath or with the lemon rice.
Are you trying to say, is it like a raita?
Something like it, similar to raita. Yeah?
Okay.
But that's how they eat in my in-laws' place and all. That after eating any rice dish, they kind of have a big spoon of this.
Okay.
It's like a palate cleanser kind of a thing.
Somebody said, Sujata Gumalam says that coconut pachdi will be good with akki roti.
Ah, yes, Sujata. She's my sister-in-law. And hi, Sujata. Yeah, so she's right. She's right. She knows it better than me.
You want to tell everybody what is akki roti quickly?
Akki roti is like, you know, a rice chapati.
Yes.
And I think one time I should show how to make the akki roti, because in Karnataka and in my in-laws' house, we eat a lot of akki roti. And akki roti, you take the rice flour and then you add this, you can add dill leaves, you can add onions, whatever, and then, you know, add a little bit warm water, make a like a dough, and then you spread it on the tawa, and these are the rotis.
Not as easy as you're saying it, because I've been eating this in the last month or so. It's really not so easy to make it. So probably we'll have to cover it. Poonam, remember another event for this one.
Yes,
yeah?
Let's do it next time.
Yes.
So let me share quickly the recipe for the pachadi.
coconut pachadi. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you can take a picture if you like, or you can just wait and check it out on the IndoIndians.com website. All the recipes are there, but it's right here and it's really simple.
Or just go to Jaya's house to taste it. She makes it.
Yes. Now we will all get there.
I have not asked her for this recipe because I always tell her, you make it, I don't want to try making it. Do all the work.
Rachna, now you got it.
Best thing. I'm still coming to your house to eat, don't worry.
Okay. It was a wonderful sharing with all of you. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's all friends.
Thank you, Jayashree. Thank you.
Well done, Jayashree. That was lovely.
And you're looking really nice. And thank you so much for sharing both your recipes and the tips. I think those are even more precious. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Okay. Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jayashree.
Thanks, Jayashree.
Well done, Jayashree.
Okay, Poonam, are we ready for our next one?
Yes, we have Bunbun coming up.
I can't see Bunbun as yet.
Oh, she's right here. I'm going to put her on spotlight.
This can I go on computer?
Hi, Bunbun. How are you?
Hi, everybody.
From your lovely kitchen, nice and
I'm
warm.
good.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much. I can see.
Okay. Now, this request of making this Khatta Meetha Karela came from Poonam. Yes, Poonam? Okay.
Yes, Bunbun. I have enjoyed your Khatta Meetha Karela number of
All of
times.
us have, yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. I have to believe you. I'm not sure everybody's going to say that at the end of the thing, because end of the event, but let's try it anyway.
When we had a chat 2 days ago and you were talking why people don't like Karela, correct? Now,
Yes.
Karela has a lot of values in
Yes.
terms of
But I do
nutrients.
want, yeah,
You want to talk about it for a minute?
I am going to share with you the value of Karela. And what I've actually got for you is Karela is almost like a medicine. Okay. So, but we are still trying to hide the bitterness of the Karela, aren't we? In this,
Yeah.
in this
Post office. Yeah, correct.
Yes. So what we do is, first I'll tell you the good value of the Karela. Then I'll tell you how we will mix it up in this little kadhai.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is what the Karela looks like.
And tell me, this is all from your garden, Bunbun.
I was about to say that they're from your garden.
This is the Indonesian Karela.
Correct.
And this is from my garden.
This is the Indian Karela.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the Indian Karela.
I
Correct.
prefer these to the Indonesian Karela.
Yeah.
Okay, that's less bitter. This is more bitter. And this is how we actually cut the rings. You know,
So do
we
you
take out-
peel your Karela or no?
Sorry?
Do you
No,
peel?
no. The main thing is in the Karela, in the peel. Yeah. Skin, yeah.
You've just washed them up very nicely and you've cut them. Do you use a slicer or just hand cut? Because they're very fine, I see.
Just hand cut it. So they're the same size. And we take out the seeds.
Correct.
All right. Now let me tell you about the Karela first. Let me sell the Karela to you. For all those people who don't like Karela. All right.
I love it. So
It's a very,
Go ahead.
very, it's a very, very exotic
Correct.
vegetable. Okay? Kadwa to hai, but it's very, very exotic. I mean, all right. Bitter gourd is a rich source of vitamins.
Yes.
A, C, and K. So that's not less, huh? It also has iron, magnesium, potassium, and calcium, and more calcium than spinach. And beta carotene of broccoli. It has more carotene than broccoli. Okay? It has various antioxidants too, and inflammatory compounds. Matlab, if you have bukhar or something, you might think, oh, I can't eat Karela. But it really is a good vegetable for you. If you can eat it in a boiled form, it's fantastic. But if you can eat it in some other form, it's even better. All right. And it also helps in lowering cholesterol levels and reducing the risk of heart attacks. Look how many things it has. Believe it or not, it also strengthens the immune system. And really important these days, isn't it? The immune system, we keep talking about the immune system.
Absolutely. Correct.
It strengthens that. Not yet done. Boost skin care and anti-aging properties too, which means maybe you look younger if you eat Karela. So please, everybody,
Karela
eat
for all
Karela.
our life. Looks like it.
That's why you look so young.
Look at you.
Me? Wow.
You look
I
so
eat it every
nice.
day. I eat it every day.
See,
And believe it or not, it aids digestion and finally lowers blood sugar levels. My father-in-law has a glass of skin, the skin of the Karela juice on an empty stomach because he's a pilot. He has it because he is a pilot and he needs to keep his blood sugar levels at bay. But it is a fantastic thing, let me tell you.
So,
What did we do about the bitter taste? Huh?
I think that was the question from Aparna. What are we doing about the bitter taste?
Okay, now since there are so many recipes, I would say eat a pakoda and put a kacha Karela inside it. Even the children will pick it up to eat it, put a little sliver even. But by the time they bite into the pakoda, it's already inside the stomach. Okay,
Correct.
that's one. But let's do the bitter, meetha, tikha Karela.
Katta. Correct.
You can do it with onion or without onion. Okay. Now this is even less than this is the oil that's going to go in. First we are going to Yes.
Which oil is this?
IU olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use anything. You can use Jawara also. My maid loves to use Jawara because it doesn't take the oil up. So,
So
anything,
nothing specific. You could use whatever oil you use at home.
whatever you use for cooking. You can even use ghee.
Okay.
Ghee will also go into the children.
Coconut
And
oil, whatever.
yeah. It's your choice, really.
Okay.
We're trying to make it tasty so the children will eat it. Okay. And all those who cannot stand Karela will eat it. Now
So,
we use
but Bunbun, do you put salt in your Karelas beforehand to reduce the bitterness?
no.
Okay.
We are putting good in it. We are putting imli in it to reduce the kadwaness, right?
So there is
So
no
we are
peeling and there is no doing what we usually do, salt and leave it for a few hours and wash it. None of that.
No,
You've just
What-
washed them, not even removed the skin, just sliced them and kept it ready.
no. Everything is in the skin.
Yes.
So we can't remove the skin, and that's why we are going into such lengths to hide the bitterness.
Okay.
What
So
we
all-
do is we
Oh.
use about 2 teaspoons from here first and
Okay.
saute the onions like this, very lightly. But yes, from green they become brown.
Okay.
Can't help that. All right. We sort it like this. And then if you're putting next lot, we don't use that same oil because in that oil where we sorted it out, it leaves some bitterness.
I see.
Now we put fresh oil again. Little bit, not much, but little bit. And then we put these cut things.
Karela.
Oh, sorry, not these. These in first.
Okay.
You can use onions because they give body to the
Dish.
vegetable. Yeah, to the vegetable.
Okay.
Then what you do is you put zira. 1 teaspoon of zira in this much of
Karela.
Karela.
yeah, bitter gourd.
Okay.
Then you put 1 teaspoon like this.
Okay.
Not much masala because we are going to put the other stuff. We put 1 teaspoon of grated adrak. Yeah. No garlic. Then we put little bit of salt
Okay.
to taste.
To taste.
After we put that, we put imli. We have made the imli, softened it out really.
Correct.
And then, sorry, this is the gur. I'm sorry, this is the gur. And this is the imli. We put 3 teaspoons of
Imli juice.
imli, which has already been made into a sauce. Okay. And then we put this much gur, which is what you get in Indonesia, a little gur like this.
Right.
Yeah. Then we put just about 3 teaspoons of water and we may put it on a low flame and cover it because it has to absorb, the bitter gourd has to absorb all the
Spices.
that we put in. This is how it will look when it's done.
Wow. Yum.
Now, if children are eating it and they're anyway going to make a fuss about the bitter taste, don't put chili. But if the children can eat a little bit of chili, do put a little bit before you cover it. So it's khatta, meetha, tikha, kadwa, whatever.
Is it dry or?
Yes, it's almost dry. Yeah.
Nice to go with a naan or a chapati or a paratha or something like that.
Even plain rice, dal and rice.
Dal, rice, and as a side accompaniment.
So you can see my screen and you can see her dish, which is ready, which is the khatta meetha karela. And she's dressed it up with beautiful hibiscus flowers from her garden.
Because the dish looks so brown and so, so I thought, maybe the hibiscus flowers will look a little better.
Garnish on it.
So
There
this
is
is
a tip shared by Sujata Gumalam to say that Karela fried with raw mangoes and green chili is also amazing to eat.
Really? How lovely. Must try that too.
No, very good to know.
That
Thank
means
you
you
very
fry
much.
the raw mango also.
Well, it says fried with raw mango and green chili. I assume.
Sorry to
it's-
interrupt. Yeah, actually today
Once again.
hi everyone. I am Sujata Gumalam. Sorry to interrupt. As that, ma'am was showing that Karela sabji khatta meetha, it is very yum. But today only I prepared just 2 spoons of oil, put some mustard and some green chili split, and put Karela, fry little, then put one Karela, mango, because that is the measurement, and put little salt, and then it will be amazing. I just can't tell you. Just now we had, even my children were asking to prepare almost every day.
There you go, Poonam. One more to hide the
There's another one.
The mango is grated? Is the mango grated?
No, you have to cut into slice. Nothing. Yeah, just 10 minutes.
How about if we put sweet mango, pakka mango?
No, not sweet, raw mango.
You put that. Basically, what we are trying to hide is for children to eat this bitter vegetable. So if you put, pakka mango, sweet mango, then maybe it will hide some more. What do you think?
No, because we put raw mango, because you have put tamarind, no ma'am. So tamarind, some source will be there to kill the bitterness of Karela.
Just when you have put tamarind, she has put raw mango, basically.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Sujata. Thank you for that lovely tip.
Thank you.
And can we come back to Bunbun?
So there are some questions, Jyoti. There are some questions for Bunbun on the chat. So Tara wants to know is the Karela fully cooked?
Yeah. You
Or
cover
you
it,
cover it
open.
Yes, Karela is fully cooked.
So do you cover it while cooking, or do you leave it open?
After I put all the tamarind and after I put the gur, I do put a little bit of water, and then I put it on slow fire, and then until it is tender, I keep it covered.
Okay.
And while it becomes tender, the gur makes it a little thickened also.
Okay. And adds that brown color more to the onions.
Yeah, it becomes even more browner.
Great. Tara, that answers your question. Jayashree is asking, is the onions fried first?
No, onion is not fried first. Onion is just put into the oil, and then we put so that the
caramelized with the gur
does not absorb too much oil, because we put very little oil, and the bitter gourd actually depends on water from the onion to actually soften a bit.
Okay. Do we have any questions, Poonam? Have I missed anybody?
Well, let me check on Facebook if there are any questions. So Renu is saying, yum, Karela, no onion, no garlic, but there is onion. So what if she want to make it without onion?
Optional. That's why right in the beginning I said this is optional.
Okay. Renu, you can enjoy this as well.
I keep offering Renu and Karelas from the garden, and she said, no, we don't eat these bitter things. We only want sweet things.
Now you'll have to call her. She's your neighbor, and definitely make her try this.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you so much, Bunbun. Thank you for sharing your recipe. You're looking good. Very nice to see you.
Yes, the recipe.
Thank you. I'll share the recipe again so everybody can take a picture if required, or if they want to see it on the indoindians.com website, it's there as well.
Don't forget the pakoras. If you still can't make your children eat it, please give them the pakoras, because usme kacha karela hai. They might get fooled.
So that was Bunbun with her khatta meetha karela. And now we are on to our next participant.
Ritika Babani. Ritika, we saw her a little while back.
Yes, she's right here.
Okay.
Let me spotlight her and unmute.
Hi, Ritika.
Please unmute yourselves.
I was not reading.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
We
Yes,
can hear you,
perfect.
Ritika.
Perfect.
Yes?
Yes.
I said we can see you, we can hear you.
Okay, so
Thank you
should I
for joining
start?
us. Yes. Do you want to talk about the
Yeah.
chinchou pudding and show us the
Okay.
ingredients?
Yes, I want to first tell you, okay, hi everyone, I'm Chaya, and I love cooking healthy food. And I always feel that we always eat our meals so healthy throughout the day. And then at night when it's time to have a dessert, and you're like having in one spoon of dessert, you have so much sugar and so much of flour that it spoils your whole day of green eating.
Well said. So true.
Right? So this sugar is the trigger for all diseases. Is the trigger for cancer, is the trigger for everything. So I've been trying to find what can we do that makes the dessert like really light and nutritious.
Correct.
So my auntie actually introduced me to this. My auntie Priya, she has a tree of this in her house. So she makes everything natural. So that's how I got introduced to the Chin Chow, you know.
Okay.
And when I started making it, and I was like, my God, it's just a 5 minutes thing in the blender. It's so simple. You know, when you see how simple it is, you'll be amazed at the benefits also. Okay, let me tell you the benefits now. Now, the atomic structure of this Chin Chow is same like the structure of hemoglobin, blood.
Okay.
Okay, so when you have it, it stimulates the production of blood in your body.
Okay.
Okay, with that, it means that your immunity gets built up. It helps you fight bacteria. It helps you fight fungus. It's good for the eyes. It helps you if you have fever. Having this will release the fever.
Okay.
And then also if you digestion issues, bloating. Okay, with this, all your basically this is like a doctor. You know.
Can you show us this Dr. Leaf?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you. So this Dr. Leaf, it looks like this, okay? And you can buy them here in the supermarket. You get it in Diamond in Kelapa Gading, okay? I'll just turn the camera to my stuff, yeah?
So this
So that
is
you
called
can,
Chin Chow in
you're not
Indonesia.
able to see me, you'll be able to see my table, okay? Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is called Chin Chow in Indonesia. What is it called in Singapore, in India?
Okay, I think maybe you need to import this from Jakarta to plant it in India. Or maybe start selling it in India. Okay, so this is how you get it in packet. Okay, they sell it like this in Kelapa Gading, in Diamond.
Okay.
Okay, so it basically looks, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it ready also. It looks like this if you want to buy it.
It's like a paste.
And no, it's actually like a jelly.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a jelly.
Yeah. Can you show the leaf once again? Aparna Rakra is asking.
Yeah, sure. The leaf is like this. It's like a normal leaf.
Okay.
Okay, so to make this jelly, the only ingredient is water.
Okay. So it
There is
produces
no other added ingredient to this jelly except water. Isn't that amazing?
It produces its own stickiness to make that jelly.
Yes, so it has its own properties that make it jelly-like.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just open this to show you the texture of this. So because of this texture, you see it has fiber and it goes into it even has the properties to clean the blood vessels of the fat and everything.
We can't see Chaya.
Yeah, we can't see. Just
Okay,
move it back.
I'll come. Okay.
No, cannot
no.
see. Cannot see.
You can't see it. Okay, hold on.
Lower your
Try to
camera.
position it in such a way. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see? No.
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can you see now?
Yes.
No.
Higher, 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 higher.
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
So Jyoti Gupta is asking, so it sets itself with water. So only water and leaves, and you blender it, and it becomes
Yeah,
like
and it's raw. The leaves are raw.
just
Okay,
wash it.
just wash the leaf and you
Okay.
just blender it, and then you. So you know what? When you buy it, it's really like it depends on you. If you want to make it more chakko, like more piece pie, and you want to cut it, then you make it with less water.
Okay.
If you want to make it more fluffy, like a jelly-like, then you use less water.
Less water. Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So
Sure.
this is you can even actually in Jakarta, it's simply easy to buy it or grab it. You know, like you just buy it in the supermarket, that's easier. But you know, if you are actually making something at home that you want to make it and healthy, what I do is I look at this.
It's like a little shot.
It's a lovely dessert.
Can you see it?
No, you have to lift it up, please.
Lift it up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
We've
So this
made
is a
the
shot
jelly.
glass actually. So what I did is I put chin chow in the bottom and I put some yogurt on top.
Okay.
Okay, and it takes you to prepare this dessert not more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
So there's no sugar in this?
Well, there's no sugar. Well, in case you feel that you need to add some sweetness, yogurt is already, yogurt has got, this is a strawberry yogurt actually here. So the strawberry yogurt has this flavor, but in case somebody needs more of a sugar taste, then you can prepare this, you know, gula jawa. Just cook some gula jawa with water.
Okay.
So it's totally natural. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, so it is very yum. And the other thing is that I've done
This is
this
called grass
also.
jelly in English, as Priyanka says. This is called grass jelly in English. Thank you, Priyanka, for sharing that. And Jyoti Gupta says, when are you going to plant it in your kitchen garden? Another plant.
I think this is for Bun Bun.
Yes, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead, Ritika.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my camera down so you can see my stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what you do to these leaves? You just need to cut these leaves. Okay.
Okay.
You take the leaf. You just need to cut. You just need to leave the middle part out. So you
Okay,
just
so the
cut
thicker
this like
stalk,
this,
you need to just leave it out. Okay.
the stem part of it.
Okay.
Okay. And then you collect 20 leaves and you wash the leaves. Okay,
Okay.
this is 20 leaves that I put here. And I'm
Okay.
going to just put some cold water here.
Yeah.
You can't wash it too much because again the jelly will start forming if you wash it too much. So you just need to wash it lightly unless your leaves are really dirty. Okay.
How about you wash it before you take out that middle stalk?
Sorry?
You can wash it before you take out that middle stalk, right? The middle stem.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, okay.
You can do that. Okay. So what I've done is I've put this leaf here. I'm going to just, okay, it's clean. I don't need a strainer again. Okay, so this is about 20 leaves that I've taken. Okay, and I'm just putting it into my blender.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm taking about if it's 20 leaves, you can take about 1.5 cups of water.
Okay.
And okay, I just put it inside here. Okay, I'm putting 3 of this because this is a small bowl, so I just about 1.5 cups. But you can see if it gets really thick, then you can add a little bit more water. Okay, so now what you do is you just press the blender. Actually, the normal Jakarta, when the people make it here, the local people, they actually squash it with their hands. But this is, the blender way is faster for us also and more hygienic. So what I've taken is I've taken a nut bag, you know, for making almond milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your volume is really low.
Okay, let me just, let me try to put it more.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay.
It's fine, Chaya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've taken like a mesh cloth just to strain it out.
It's actually a nut bag. You can even use
Yeah.
a nail cloth, but it
Okay.
will be difficult to hold it, you know, because it's not, the nut bag is easier.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sure.
what you need to do is you just take this nut bag and you just pour this liquid inside this nut bag. This is the chin chow liquid. Just pour it in here. Oops.
Oops.
Sorry.
Thing needs 2 hands, 4 hands.
Yeah, because I don't have a helper today. So. Okay, so you can even see that right now how the thickness is already arrived. You can see from the juice is already thick, yeah?
Yeah.
It's kind of getting thicker.
Sticky and thicker.
Okay. So this is all you
Does
do.
it have any flavor or, you know, like
You can add pandan if you want to it, but actually this is supposed to be, you know, the topping you put on top of it is supposed to give it the flavor.
But does it by itself have any flavor or any kind of
It's actually by itself, you may not like the taste of it if you are a sweet tooth lover.
Okay.
Because it is not got, let me just throw this, let me just come back. I'll just throw, okay, I can do it here. Okay, so you just take a bowl where you want to set your chin chow and you just pour the thing in. Although now it's liquidy, in 4 or 5 hours it will become a proper solid.
It's a lovely color. It's a lovely rich green color.
Yeah, it's a lovely, you know, this is chlorophyll. Sorry, I forgot to say this. You know, chlorophyll is like the part of the plants that use the sun to make energy.
Yes, you're right.
Right? So means the chlorophyll has the sun's energy in this plant.
Yeah.
So we are tapping into the sun's energy through this food.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
It is, absolutely. It's
You're
a
like eating the sun.
I'm quite happy to see, Poonam, like the first recipe was with greens. This one is with greens. It's really nice.
So this is, I made this in the morning and you can see it's almost set already.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some, this one was the yogurt variation.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have guests in your house immediately, let's say, and you just want to just prepare a nice drink, what you can do is, you know, they have this wheat soy multi-grain milk.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a very tasty milk made with purple brown rice, black sesame, malt, and barley. So it's very healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you can do is you just take a glass, and by doing this, the taste of chin chow is very soothing for the throat.
Okay.
So even if you have a sore throat, it relieves your sore throat.
Good.
Okay, so what you do is you take a glass and you pour your milk. Okay, if you don't like it too thick, you can add some more some water to it, but it's a nice flavor. It's a nice flavor, and if you add some ice, it will dilute the drink. Okay, then you just add some. I put here some melon. See, this is melon which is made into balls.
Melon balls, yeah.
Just I put in some melon into balls here, and then I put some grapes. This is grapes.
Okay.
Okay. You can basically use any combination of fruits. Okay. And the idea behind it is that fruits have natural sugar, and you're not using anything that's not natural.
Yes, correct.
Whatever that's natural is so good for the health. And you can take some chia seeds. Okay. Drop in some chia seeds inside this drink. Okay. And look at this.
Oh,
okay. So this is martini, a chin chow martini.
Nice.
Okay, so you just take a satay stick and just cut it, and you become so creative that.
But there's no chin chow in it yet.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Sorry. Thank you, Poonam. So then you add the chin chow. Okay, the chin chow is the main part that makes this super healthy. Thank you, Poonam. I was wondering, what did I forget? Okay, so you add as much chin chow as you want.
Okay.
So do you set the chin chow in the refrigerator or just outside?
You don't need to because see, the chin chow, you just need to leave it. You should not move it for at least 4 or 5 hours so it sets. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, if you want to make something that sets, like this is set properly, if the one you buy outside is more watery. You see, this is more watery, whereas the one that I made is not moving.
Right.
So this has less water and this has more water. So you could just
like
try test and experiment with
jelly pieces. You could add it to the drink, or if you like it like a fluid thing, then you can use the ready market one and just put a few spoons of that.
Right. So if you it's because the leaves, I happen to see that sometimes you get the leaves, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. So Rita's asking, do you set it in the fridge or freezer? But you just mentioned it's just outside. It'll set
outside because there is no heat, right? And if you to have it cold is better, definitely.
Okay.
You can also use Thalasi. You know, Thalasi is what is this?
Basil seeds.
Basil seeds, India.
Basil seeds.
Basil seeds in India,
Yeah.
no? Yeah. Okay, so this is it. And then, if you want to make it an Indonesian variation, what you can do is, you know, the Indonesian has this bubur kacang hijau and kacang hitam.
Yeah.
So this is a glass. Okay, I can just pour in some bubur kacang hijau that I've made in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see this. Let me just pour it and I'll show you in the glass.
So basically, you could use it as a combination with whatever flavorings or ingredients
Yes,
you like.
exactly.
It's entirely up to you how creative you want to get.
Right.
That looks really interesting.
Okay. So this was my, I had lunch on Sunday and this was what I served them with some blueberries and apple.
It's looking very, very nice. And I think your garnishing was really, really pretty. Yeah.
And this is the recipe in case you want to take a picture.
Great. Thank you so much, Ritika. Thank you for sharing this lovely recipe. I'm not sure if many people have tried this before. I definitely haven't. Being there in Indonesia for years, I haven't tried it. So quite looking forward to doing this sometime for sure. Poonam, your next travel to India, you're carrying
Let me
these.
show you this, how this looks.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sarita, have you taken your picture?
Okay, let me just show you how this looks.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The layer of bubur kacang and the layer of kacang hitam.
Very nice. So it's a different way of cooking kacang also than the usual. Very nice. Thank you. Can you just see your face, your beautiful face,
Okay.
Ritika? Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and sharing this with all of us. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Monica, are you there? We did see you right in the beginning.
There. I'm very much there. Can you hear me?
Yes, and see you and your beautiful house as well. Okay, great. Monica, so you're sharing 4 different rotis with us.
I'm sharing.
And I think I must tell everybody, all 4 of them are gluten-free. I think that's the biggest difference between the regular rotis and the other rotis. All 4 are gluten-free rotis.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. You want to talk about it, or should we go with one recipe each?
Start with it. We start with bajra and jwari roti. Poonam, can you share the slide with the
Sure.
So
ingredients and the
bajra is also known as millet, pearl millet, and jawar is known as sorghum.
So bajra and jawar roti. So Monica
Available
shared.
everywhere. As in the ingredients are easily available in Indonesia as well.
I can show you the packets if you want. It's very much available. It's there in Indonesia. You can see the brand Bajra Jwar. So this is what we are going to do here.
So this is
Yeah.
all her ingredients. You can see the bajra atta, the jawar atta, and everything else that she's going to add. And this is the recipe if you'd like to take a picture.
So in this, I have add 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. That is totally optional for you all. If you all don't want to add, you can leave it.
Or add besan instead, or no need?
Add besan, but then the taste becomes a little different because bajra and jwar has got a little similar taste. Bajra is little on the bitter side.
Okay.
So better not to add besan, rather add a little atta so that the binding becomes easier.
Okay. And if you are gluten resistant, then you don't add any, obviously.
Don't add any of them. You can put flaxseed in it, and you can put moringa leaves in it. So I can show you the moringa leaves, which is very, very easily there everywhere nowadays.
Or moringa powder.
So, this is the dough. The consistency of the dough will be the same like what we do.
Okay.
You want to see that?
Yeah, we can see that very well.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, can. Yeah.
And we are going to roll it like a normal roti, like a
Okay.
normal roti.
And you said for dusting, you can use the jawar atta for dusting it. When you put it.
Atta or jwar atta, whatever you're comfortable with. And this you're going to just.
Sorry to interrupt, Monica. Do you need to put any cling paper on your chakala, belan, or you can just roll it out like this?
Nothing. You just rest it for 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Just rest it for 10 minutes and you're ready to use
Okay.
it. And this is how it looks.
Very nice.
Once it's done, it will be like this. It's crispy, it's not easily breakable. You can use it like you can eat it raw. You can use it with hummus. You can use it with any vegetable you want. Like even with mango chutney, we call it, kalonji mango.
Yeah, yeah,
Mango,
correct.
you can use it with that. Or paneer ki sabzi, like for children. You can bake it like pizza also for children.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because it's nice and crisp, and just put the pizza sauce and put the cheese.
Put the cheese only. And then it's ready to eat.
Wow, that's a good one. Very nice. You know, these little tips make all the difference. Otherwise, it may sound like a very boring roti, but when you say you can eat it with dips, break it into pieces like nachos or make a pizza out of it, it makes it far more interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Geeta says can have it with chai.
You can have it with chai, and instead of your pakoras, you can have it in winter and during rainy seasons.
Yeah.
You can prepare it before, and you can store them also. Like khakras, you can make them like khakras, you can store them.
How long?
It will go for around 1 week.
Wow. Okay, that's a good tip to know that it can be stored for a week like this, which is nice. Great.
Because when I travel, I normally carry these.
Okay. Good, good.
Sometimes, while traveling, you need to eat instead of biscuits and all. You can carry these sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good snack to carry. That's
Yeah.
a good snack to carry. Great. Okay. So we are now moving to your roasted chana, sattu roti.
We are moving to sattu roti, roasted chana roti. I'll just show you.
So as you're getting it ready, this roasted chana is the normal bhuna chana without the skin. Am I right?
Bhuna chana. Can you see it's a normal bhuna chana? In Indonesia, it's very easily there. You can see this.
Can we zoom into?
Just to make it like sattu. That's called sattu in East Bengal, actually.
Okay.
This
So
is
bhuna chana and besan, are they same or this is different?
No, this is not same. Besan is from chana dal, and this is the roasted whole chana.
Okay, good, very good to know. So there is one which comes, which is the kala chana one, and this is the other one. So this is basically from the white one.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Okay, great. Okay. So you basically get it ready made. You don't make it by yourself, do you?
No, I make it by myself because sometimes it's difficult to get a sattu kind of flour. So I blend this roasted chana, and you are ready. See.
And they're just washed and dried chanas.
This is washed, roasted, and dried. You get this.
You roast it in the pan or in the tawa or in the oven?
Microwave for a while, or you can just put it in tawa and roast it.
Just basically to make it dry.
Yeah. Dry and crispy.
Okay. About how long, if you want to just share? How long do you roast it?
This one you get, Jyoti, actually we get it very easily here. So it's not.
Okay. Okay. All right.
These people, when they go for Hajj and all, they carry.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
So in this, I have added onions.
Okay.
I have added some coriander leaves.
Okay.
Added mustard oil in this. Sattu goes very well with mustard oil.
Okay.
So just a teaspoon of mustard oil, the dough becomes something like this.
Okay.
And you can easily roll it out.
The roti looks very nice.
This one is
like a chapati to me.
You can make chapati, you can make it paratha, whatever you want. And it goes very well with potato and pumpkin vegetable.
Okay.
Because if you add with this, if you add a little, little meatha vegetable, it will be very good. The sweet.
The karelas we just saw, the khatta meetha karela, gungun ka.
Yummy. Yummy. I'm going to try that tonight.
Yes, Very nice. Very simple, very nutritious, and very nice.
It's high in protein.
You also did mention that we can put this sattu and make it into a stuffed thing with the normal atta as well, right?
With parathas also, like you normally made it. The sattu, you need to roast it first in 1 teaspoon of mustard oil. You put onions in it. Just roast the sattu, and first roast the onion, then roast the sattu. Put your masala, basically like a dry masala in it. Put all the dry masalas in it, and you can just fill it like other parathas.
Use it as a stuffing.
Stuffing.
Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, great.
So this is
Lovely
done.
recipe.
So my next one is it's oats and whole wheat roasted chana roti. So here we use again the roasted chana flour. It's again sattu or gram flour. Then you have oats. You can blend the oats and make it like a powder and use it. And then you just add, if you want, you can add 1 spoon of normal whole wheat atta.
Okay.
Whole wheat flour, you can just add 1.
It's easier to bind, is it? That's why?
It becomes easier to bind. Otherwise, you have to just, you have to make it immediately. Like within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you have to make it.
Okay. All right.
So just 1 spoon, but if someone is allergic to gluten or cannot take gluten, then they have to avoid it. So then the moringa leaves and the onion again, in this goes a teaspoon of ghee.
Okay.
And this is the roti. You can eat.
Very well, yeah.
Yeah, see, it's very easy. I didn't add atta in it, so it's easy. It can easily break.
Yeah, very soft.
Very soft.
So Aparna is asking, are these rolled oats or instant oats?
These are instant oats.
Okay.
Instant oats, you can blend them.
You just grind it.
Yeah, just grind them into powder.
Okay.
And this is the roti.
Where do you get moringa leaves easily? Jayashree, we did a session with Geeta, and moringa leaves are called kelor daun in Indonesia and easily available.
Yes.
In case you're still not able to find, get in touch with Geeta. She'll give you a number of a guy who delivers.
And they are easily available on Tokopedia.
Okay, thank you guys.
And you can also get dried moringa leaves powder in 500 grams or 1 kg pack. And according to Geeta, they are even better than using the fresh green leaves because all the...
I have been using moringa powder ever since we did that show with Geeta, and it's amazing. It has no flavor, no taste. Nobody can tell except it has a light green color to the dish. I even put it in my son's omelets.
It's there in a club store. Club store sells it. Yeah. So my next
recommends is that you buy the leaves and dry them at home and make your home powder. That's what she recommends.
Yeah.
Tara has a question for you. Monica, can you make this with just oats and whole wheat atta, omitting chana? In that case, will it be half and half or what?
Yeah. But the flavor will be different. It will be more or less like a normal roti then.
Then oats and whole wheat roti.
Yeah. But if you want protein-filled roti, then you need to add the roasted chana in it.
You have to eliminate whole wheat if you want a protein roti. Correct. Okay.
And then the next one is the ragi roti.
Yes, this is slightly different.
Slightly different. This you can't bind it like for normal atta. In this, you have to take water first, put it on the flame, put salt and oil, let the water boil, and then you add the ragi flour in it. Close the flame, add ragi flour, make a thick paste of it, and it becomes something like this.
Basically, you let the water get soaked into the flour.
Yeah, but you have to blend it because ragi is a different form of atta. Can you see?
Yeah.
See, it's different.
Yeah. It's very crumbly.
it's very crumbly, and it's very, once you put it in water, it's like rice flour, like you make akki roti, you know, how you blend it and mix it with water, a little hot water. It's the same way. So this is it, and this is what it is going to look like.
How do you roll it out? It looks so crumbly. How do you roll it out so smooth?
It's easy to roll out. Once it's get into hot water, the dough becomes very soft.
Okay.
You can just rest it for 10 minutes and you can roll it out. You can just roll it out like this. It can be easily rolled out. And this it becomes, then this one you don't put it on the direct flame.
Okay. Just make it on the griddle or the tawa.
On the griddle, on both the side on the griddle. And as I said, all the rotis can be used for pizzas. Very good base for pizzas. You can use with avocado, you can use with hummus, you can use with edamame, you can use with anything.
That's a good tip. That's
So I'm sharing the recipe for the ragi roti. You can just take a picture and for your to try it out later.
So you've not added any seasoning to the ragi roti?
Only a pinch of salt, she said.
Yeah. There is.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Tell me one thing. The other rotis, I can understand the combination. What does this ragi roti go well with?
Ragi roti goes very well with, as I said, like I like to eat in my house, normally children, when there's mango season, is their breakfast with raw mango and ragi roti. It's really yum.
So what do you do? Raw mango, slice it?
Just slice them and just have it with roti, like a sandwich, mango sandwich.
Nice.
Instead of bread, you can just have a ragi roti sandwich. Or a tacos, or you can use, it goes very well again with any of the sabzis you want, any of the vegetable. It goes very well with paneer.
Yeah, and as Jayashree says, it goes very well with coconut chutney.
Yeah, very well.
We've just done the pachadi and the chutney, and now we have the roti to go with it.
Yes,
Great.
it's today.
Geeta Seth says that ragi is the most nutritious flour. Well, I am here, it's easily available in terms of ragi chips and ragi tacos and everything. I see it all the time around, but I've never tried ragi roti, and I've never even tried making it. Sounds interesting and nutritious. Ragi is very easy to digest and cooling for the stomach. Pooja Punjabi says, great. Thank you for sharing this.
For the kids, it's kids who do sports. Ragi sattu is very healthy for them. To take ragi sattu, you can have them in any form. You know, many people take ragi in form of like a drink. Just mix it with water and use. You put some salt in it, and you can just, it's ready to drink.
Yes. For everybody else to know, Monica is also taking orders for a couple of her dishes. She's going to be coming out with an Instagram page very soon for a couple of her stuff that she's working on. Do you want to talk about it for a minute, Monica?
I'm just planning to, I'm just starting
Just move your camera back. We can't see your face completely.
I'm just starting a platform called Tasty Time, Tea Time Treat, which will serve with healthy protein balls and different kind of rotis with different, like gluten-free rotis and chips for your tea. You don't want to have pakoras, you don't want to have nachos, but you want something crispy. So
yeah, something light on.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that was quite a spread today, Jyoti. That was quite a few things that we learned today, new things.
Jayashree says veggies, onions, grated carrot can be added to ragi roti. Great.
Oh God.
I think after this, it's all about how experimental we want to get about a recipe. But it's good to know how ragi is made differently. Like the dough is made very different as compared to other doughs. You have to cook it with the boiling water.
Yeah.
So that's a good one to know. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much, Monica, for sharing beautiful 4 recipes with all of us.
Thank you. It was so nice.
Thank you.
So, you know, we are already way beyond our planned time, but let's have some 10 minutes we can give to Q&A. Jyoti, we can open it up to Q&A. If anybody has any questions, you can unmute yourself, ask a question and or just a comment. And then if there's any suggestion on what you'd like to see next time, we would love to hear from you as well. Jyoti, any comments? Aparna?
I haven't got anything that I've missed.
Ravina, I missed your beginning part because I got delayed. I'm waiting for your salad in the neighborhood. So
It's coming. Have patience.
It's coming, right?
Very soon.
So I'm just
Very soon.
waiting, and all the recipes were so good today. Very, very healthy recipes, and some memories for me back to Jakarta. Yes, because I've had these chutneys and karelas in people's house, in friends' houses for lunches and dinners. It's such a sweet memory. That was a great show today. Jyoti,
Oh, we forgot Jyoti Gupta. Jyoti.
I was about to write to you. Where is the mirchi ka achar? I thought मैं wait कर रही थी. And then you said any Q&A 10 minutes. I knew we had exceeded, but we were all waiting for that. I thought
we were all waiting for the mirchi ka achar. Oh gosh.
I thought she messaged you separately that Poonam next time, and that's why I was not trying to cut you there. But
oh, sorry, Jyoti. Jyoti, where are you? Jyoti. Please put your hand up, Jyoti, and unmute. And can I see you because your video is turned off? Jyoti Gupta.
yes, she's there.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. Yes.
Yes. Sorry, Jyoti. My apologies.
Hello.
What about Sasha? Wasn't she also on the list?
Yes, but Sasha is having some internet issues today.
Having some internet issues. They haven't been able to get it fixed. So I guess we'll pick it up next time. Jyoti, are you there for your mirchi ka achar?
हाँ.
Yep, there you are.
वापस गया.
इंटरनेट इश्यूज आई थिंक गैलरी व्यू में मेरे को गैलरी व्यू में जाके करना था.
No. Your thing was on. Angie. Sorry, I'm back here in my kitchen.
Yeah, but we can't see you, Jyoti.
Can you see my kitchen?
No. No, we can't see it.
You guess it was.
Your lovely picture.
Yes.
Can you see my desk?
No, we can't see anything, Jyoti. We need to
We can see your DP. We can see your profile pic.
Why is that, darling?
Because your camera is switched off.
No, I switched off.
विके उधर से वीडियो ऑन कर दोगे? Thank you.
Jyoti,
Give
you're
me-
too hot for the camera, yeah.
Yeah, too hot.
Half a second, sorry.
So Rimi Kochar is saying for binding these gluten-free rotis.
Yes,
boiled
perfect,
potatoes
Vikas.
and
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
For binding these rotis, what?
Sorry. So Rimi Kochar has given a tip that for binding these gluten-free rotis, boiled mashed potatoes can be used as well.
Okay.
Jyoti ji, aa jao hun. Kitna wait
Sorry,
karao?
darling.
Vikas, तू दे रहा है demonstration?
लेकिन विकास की आवाज नहीं सुनाई दे रही.
Mute पे है, I think.
उस पे exit कर जाओ, विके. I will log on from my phone. Are we there? Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah. Because, yeah, thank you so sorry for the crossover. Yeah. Yeah, here we are.
So that we can see
My-
the full face.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Last but not the least.
Yeah, this
definitely-
is my table. I want to make it quick. And this is the mustard oil that I have heated till it, and let me switch on. Sorry for the confusion. I forgot to even welcome and thank you, Poonam, and thank you, Jyoti Chawla, for including me in your.
No, we are so sorry. We got so caught up in all the rotis that we forgot the achar.
It's okay. Okay. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank my mom-in-law. That's her recipe, which I am carrying it with me. And every time when she's in town, she loves the green chilies that Indonesia has to offer. And she always ends up making, and that's where I picked up the recipe. And another thank you notice for all my dedicated online teachers. I would really like to thank them. This is my experience of being a teacher, the online teacher.
Mute ho gaya.
Can't hear you, Jyoti.
Jyoti, you muted.
Okay, I think she's showing them. We can't hear you.
Oh,
So
sorry.
while we connect with Jyoti properly, I'll show you the mirchi ka achar recipe, which you can, the ingredients you can take a picture of. So she is using cabai rawit. Cabai rawit is the bird's eye chili which is found in Indonesia. They're really hot and they're really good. They keep you happy. The more you eat, the happier you are.
Yeah, I've taken a mixture of both, cabai rawe and cabai kirti. Yeah, there it is. It's a mixture. And if you can see, there are some which I've kept them whole, and there are some which are split from the center.
Right.
Like this.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then the ginger garlic has been grated. And this is what I made by a round of the gur. And this is also has been grated. Okay. Here are the dry masalas. 2 tablespoons of fresh also. In the sense, you can take your mustard seeds and ground it, or I've taken a pre-packed rye powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of the red chili powder, and about half a teaspoon of the hing.
Okay.
So here is my mustard oil, which I heated it till smoke and then cooled it. Now I'm going to transfer this in this pan because it has been cooled. Bring it to warm.
So can we only use mustard oil?
You can, but preferably mustard oil, the color and the fragrance and is better with the mustard oil.
Right.
Certain achars go really well with mustard oil.
Yeah. It has that it's indefinable, the character it adds.
Yeah. Yeah. It's warm, too hot. And I'm going to add both my ginger garlic together. I think mine is the only one straight into the kitchen. All my friends we have done shelf cooking.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, it's good too. I'm just missing that beautiful aroma actually.
Yeah, one could just smell it.
So we'll keep stirring it till it changes its color.
Okay. So just one more feedback which has come. Anju Malhotra says flax seeds or flax meal can also help bind those rotis without wheat. Great tip.
So how long do you fry the onion, the garlic and the ginger?
It's still just when it starts changing its color. Okay. Don't make it brown because by the time the whole cooking takes place, they become very dark.
Okay.
Just when they start changing color, then I'll put the dry masala followed by the gur or the jaggery.
Do you grate your jaggery?
Yes. I just showed you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
started with the regular roundel and then it has been grated. So it becomes easier when we put it and it melts quickly.
Yeah. You've not added hingas yet.
Sorry?
You've not added hingas yet.
Thank you, Jyoti. I forgot my hing.
Now we are like on Zoom cooks. जैसे कि बैक सीट ड्राइवर्स होते हैं ना, वैसे ही हैं हम लोग भी.
बिल्कुल, अब तो एक्सपर्ट हो तुम लोग. Nice way of bringing it online also.
Okay. Looks good. अभी तो खुशबू बहुत ही बढ़िया आ रही है.
आ रही है ना खुशबू? पहुंच रही है ज्योति बॉम्बे.
बॉम्बे तक आ गई है.
हाँ?
बिल्कुल आ गई.
You enjoying? Settled out?
We are in lockdown. Bombay is in total lockdown. We're very much in house, not stepping out.
If you can see, it started a little bit changing color.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
That's the time I will put all these dry masalas.
Okay. That goes red chili, turmeric, salt, and rye.
Rye.
Making a jam.
So you just saute it for another minute or two till the masalas are combined well with the oil.
Yeah. You can see it's also started leaving out.
Tara Gadre is asking the chilies that you have split in half, are the seeds taken out or not?
Depending on how much hotness you want. If you don't like it too hot,
you can remove seeds.
And if you're okay with the thing, that's why I've mixed both the chabe rave also, which is very, very spicy, and the chabe kriting. Again, once it changes its color, we will add the jaggery and vinegar. I don't know how much time do we have to wait that long?
You have the ready product, maybe then you can talk about it because we've already way short the time today.
I know, we've overshot to quite a bit.
So how, I don't think it'll take much longer now, Jyoti.
Yeah, it doesn't. We just wait for it to change its color.
Yeah,
to little brown.
Let's do it. Let's see the whole process so that.
And then tell me to add the good and then you let it caramelize in it, or because it's going to melt very quick.
And changes color because this is something you can eat right away when you put it in your pickle jar, or and you can keep it. I have this running with my mom-in-law's memories for 3 to 4 months. So what I do is I do it in 2 parts. One half I leave it outside for regular use. The other goes into the fridge and then take out the second batch when the first one is done.
So the rye takes a little time for the sourness to kind of come out, isn't it?
No, maybe because the little bit of vinegar that probably helps in the sourness, and the seed also combination of the two. And then when with the gourd, the sweet and sour.
Saying in bold, mouth-watering, Jyoti. She loves her mirchis, so she's writing
those
out.
Ragi paranthas and ragi paranthas we just discussed. See, we made so many combinations.
Asking a question, Jyoti, that do you need to dry this in the sun?
No, don't need. You can eat it right away.
Okay.
It's ready for tonight.
And the soft, you don't need the soft either.
Optional, I don't put for this in this.
Yeah.
It's mainly mustard oriented, the flavor of mustard.
Yeah.
There's a question here, Jyoti. Can we replace vinegar with lemon?
I guess so. I'm not sure of how long it lasts then.
Okay.
It'll probably need to be
You've always made it
consumed
with
fast.
vinegar.
I
Yeah.
think vinegar
The
is a better option because it's also a preservative.
Yes, correct.
Yes, yes. It's like a preservative. And vinegar, I'm not sure of the Indian brands, how much you
Company
need
says
to
that
complete.
shelf life will reduce with lemon.
Yeah, I just wanted to share with you the here is very strong. So when I will use it, which is still in a little while, is about 1 cap.
1 cap.
1 tablespoon or 1.
Yeah, it's about
Yes.
a tablespoon. About 10
Yeah.
ml.
Yeah. So the equal ratio in India, I don't know because I don't know I'm using almost like half free. I still money becomes too strong if we use this. Yes. Now can you see it's just started changing its color?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the time I'll add the gur.
हाँ चलती जाऊंगी विशु 1 मिनट के लिए बैठी 10 seconds भी नहीं बैठी
I think
Is this chuka of Indonesia or the normal vinegar?
the Indonesian vinegar.
Yeah. Or I guess you can put the normal one also.
Yeah, but she has only experience with the Indonesian vinegar.
Okay, Jayashree Titus
Yeah,
says,
because
thank you, Jyoti. It's an awesome community building idea. Recipes were yum and appreciating their sharing. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate the participants sharing recipes also. It takes a large heart to share recipes.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
totally agree with Jayashree that it does. It's all about all you participants' willingness to share it with everybody.
And there's so much effort involved. Like everybody kind of put all the ingredients together, set up the whole place. Like Jyoti is now doing the whole thing. She had every spoons and everything set together. It's a lot of work, and
yes, correct.
So grateful that everybody puts in that effort.
True.
Dress up beautifully.
And thank you for putting it all together because
voice is breaking.
You have the other lined up and it's amazing how you do it day in and day out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but your
Hello?
voices were breaking up.
Okay. That missed a good part. Our efforts for Indonesians were putting all of us together. Sometime of the every day. Okay, the last part is our
Yeah, well, let's see what. So now are we going to bottle it?
Did you hear this, Lena?
You know, I think there's some connectivity problem from your end,
Can't
Jyoti.
hear you clearly. Jyoti, you want to move away from wherever you are? I don't think your network is very clear there. Maybe you want to move to your living room with your phone or something. Shilpi Sehgal is saying, I'm hungry after looking at all this. Shilpi, imagine me, it's my lunchtime here. And you guys are making me watch all this.
I think there's so much food that we've made today and all kinds of different types of food that we, you know, is new.
Yeah. And just to add to
Jyoti, why don't we, yeah, come out of the kitchen and maybe we can hear you and see you better.
Or I think I can give that a pass. So this is done. let it rest when it cools out a little bit, and then you can put it in your jar, and you can have it with parathas, rice, and all the rotis that we've made today.
Wow.
So I'll just move into my hall, because I'm using my hand on which is breaking off, the six are breaking off.
Yeah.
So if you move to my mirchika achar, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jyoti.
See you from my hall.
Tomorrow
Okay.
I'm trying the mirchi ka achar with my paratha. Definitely. Definitely
Yes.
I'll find it out.
Okay, Didi Moni, thank you.
You have a ready bottle of achar, I'm assuming, Jyoti.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Mumbai.
Yes, and Jyoti, one coming to Singapore also. Don't forget.
Yes, definitely, Aparna. And I just had a glimpse of your little baby. I saw her in some of the frames.
Yeah, Riva was there just for a second, you know. So she was fidgeting with the computer, so I just sent her out.
Nani Mama, you have to get used.
Thank you. It's so nice to see everyone, you know.
Nice to see you.
I don't miss Jakarta. Now I have Ravina as a friend. I don't miss Jakarta, you know, because she's so close to me there. And because of this cooking shooting with Poonam and Jyoti, you really made this platform so good for me, at least. You know, so I don't feel I'm out of Jakarta. I'm still continuing our cooking shooting. Tried and tested.
Thank you to everybody for participating. Thank you for joining this forum and making it so much interesting and fun. And thank you for all the people who are sharing recipes. I think that makes the event. If there is nobody sharing recipes, there is no event.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you,
Thank you, everyone. Thank
you.
Thanks all my friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jyoti, Aparna.
You know, I haven't seen Ravina for 3 months. I'm seeing her now on the Zoom. Can you imagine? In the same lift, we don't see each other. Thanks to Poonam and Jyoti for making me see.
You will be enjoying the salad very soon, Aparna.
Yes, I'm going to have it now. I know in 2 minutes it will come down.
Jyoti, are you sending the achar today?
That's for sure.
Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Ravina, you saw all my Jakarta family now?
Yes, I did. Very nice.
See how great they are.
Good to see you, Aparna. Long
Yes,
time.
hi, Rachna, how are you? That day program was so good. How are you guys doing?
All good, all good.
Anupma, आप कैसे हैं? Anjali, I can see you there. I can see everybody. Abha.
There is Anjali. Hi, Anjali.
Hi, Anjali.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Anjali.
It's so nice to Rajni. आप क्या कर